So if you want to be more socially attractive, I can tell you that a lot of people try to focus on tweaking their behavior. A lot of people try to micromanage their vocal tonality, how they're carrying their body. Ultimately, the mindsets and the beliefs, the belief system that you walk around with is going to influence all the behavior, all the tonality, every cadence, every word that you say. So a lot more of an effective strategy is to actually focus on the beliefs that make you socially attractive and the mindset you need to really have these things happen automatically. So that's what we're gonna get into in this video. I'm gonna give you 4 mindsets and beliefs that you can adopt today. And if you repeat them to yourself and if you really ingrain them in your system, all the things that you need to say are gonna come automatically and you're gonna be a lot more socially attractive because you're gonna be coming from a place of the right belief system, of the right identity. So belief number 1 that highly attractive and highly socially magnetic people have is that they are the price, right? I am the price. In any interaction, there's always one person that's influencing the other person a lot more than the other way around. And this is kind of called the buyer-seller dynamic. So in any interaction, you want to be the buyer. You want to be the person that is choosing the other person and qualifying the other person if they are good enough. And that can only happen naturally if you believe that you are the price. If you believe that you have a lot of value to offer. A lot of people don't allow themselves to really feel and believe that they are the price, that they have a lot of value, because they put a lot of superficial circumstances to be able to be that. If they're in a new city, like they need to know and need to be the most popular person there. They need to have this amount of money. They need to have this and this and this and this and this. But you got to understand that especially in a dating scenario or in a social scenario, people are emotional. It's not all about checking 1,000 boxes to be able to feel that and to be able to be attractive, right? It's more about delivering an emotional experience in that moment, okay? And anyone can do that, no matter your social status or any of those types of external accolades. Now, those are obviously great, and you should definitely chase them, but ultimately, the most important mindset and belief to adopt is that you are the prize. And if you put it behind a gate, so to say, right? If you say, I am the prize, first I gotta make a couple mil and then I'm the prize. No. That doesn't work like that, okay? Because then when you make it, you're still not gonna have that emotional feeling, because that's exactly what it is. It is an emotional feeling, it is an identity that you adopt. And you saying, I need XYZ to be able to be and feel that is bullshit, and it's just gonna push it further along. Then when you get there, it's kind of like saying, I'll be happy when, right? We all know that if you say, I'll be happy when I'm a millionaire, having 8 figures for you to be happy when you actually become the millionaire, okay? So it's just pushing the goalpost further. Now, number 2 is believing and knowing on a deep level that you are okay and that you're enough no matter what happens. So if you step into any situation and you know on a deep level that no matter what rejection, no matter what happens, no matter what gets said to you or how you look or any of these things, like you're gonna be fine. You're still gonna be alive. We're talking obviously about social settings aside of any physical danger. You need to believe that you are gonna be okay no matter what. If you get rejected or whatever, it's gonna be cool. And you can make this even a goal, right? Because how to actually adopt this belief system is also to actually experience it in reality. So if you start going out, or if you start speaking up, or if you start putting yourself in social situations, you're gonna see that you're gonna get rejected and shit, but you're gonna obviously be able to still be okay and say that to yourself. And then those experiences will show you and give you the belief system, hey, I'm okay no matter what. Because I've been in so many weird, shameful, different situations and I'm still here, I'm still okay. And your brain is gonna make that association of like, I stepped into discomfort and I'm still okay. Number 3 is in the social context that you are in, whether it be networking, whether it be sales, whether it be dating, you gotta believe and you gotta know and come from the frame of mind that the other person also really wants to make a sale, to hook up, to network, to get a new contact. You gotta believe it is also valuable for the other person to do this. And they also want to do this, because so often people go into like a network environment and for some weird reason, they believe that they're the only one that wants to network. Dude, everybody wants to go network. Everybody wants to make a sale. People want to buy if you're selling something, right? If you think about it, if you offer a great product, let's say a business context, if you offer a great product that actually solves someone's problem, they want to buy, okay? If you're going into sales meetings with the belief like, oh, I'm just selling, but nobody really wants to buy shit, that's gonna fuck you up, because you're gonna be in a frame of like trying to convince someone to buy. And you don't want to be in a convincing frame. You just want to qualify them and that they want to buy naturally, okay? So whether it's dating, a girl wants to also find a great guy and hook up and meet someone. right? A guy also wants to date a girl. Like, people want to do the action that you are trying to get them to take. Believe that. And then number 4 is you gotta have the belief system that your character is defined by your actions on a continuous basis, not by others' responses to those actions. That's a big one, okay? Because a lot of people derive their sense of self-esteem from how many people like them, from how many people approve of them. But I can tell you that, you know, there's a lot of celebrities that end up taking their own lives just because nobody else can truly validate you. That validation can only come from you. Only you can validate yourself. It might be tough, right? You might have grown up without any validation, not thinking that you're not good enough and shit, but you gotta get to a place where you're basing your self-worth on things that you think about yourself, on the opinions of you. You gotta weigh that way more heavily than any of the external feedback that you're getting from other people. And that's really, really important, because a lot of people just have a focus on the external, on what other people think about them, and that's never gonna allow you to feel good about yourself, okay? Because someone might be having a shitty day and they brush you off and you think like, oh, I'm a bad person, or I suck at socializing, or, you know, I'm not persuasive, or you're not making a sale. But really, that person was just having a bad day and their mother just died or whatever. It's not on you. Now, you can't also take this to a full-on extent where, you know, you're literally just gonna be brushing off any feedback. You wanna take feedback. You wanna take the lessons from the feedback, but you wanna stay with the belief system that you are the shit, that you are the prize. So don't let the lessons drip down into your self-esteem. It's just an external lesson, okay? It's just like calibrating, it's just like seeing what happens when you do this, but you can't identify with any one single thing, and even identify with any of those things or your external results. Because it could even be the case that for 1 week long, you've only ran into people that felt like complete shit and they brushed you off, right? Obviously take the feedback, but stay with the belief system that you are the prize, that you are the shit, and then you will be much more socially magnetic, attractive, persuasive, all of these things that are vital to create a 1% social life, 1% business life, and 1% personal life. So adopt these belief systems. How you're actually gonna do that is simply by repeating them to yourself and living out of the identity from this belief system, okay? So you gotta consciously work it in and train it in. Like whenever you're going out, look at them every single day and live out of that, okay? Remind yourself, look at it every single day. Remind yourself of these belief systems, that's number 1. Number 2, live out of it, as I said. Number 3, search for experiences that show you that it's real, like get rejected really harshly and show yourself that you're still fine. And number 4 is see examples of other people who believe these things for whom it really works, okay? And that's gonna give you motivation, leverage, and your nervous system the certainty that it will work. So subscribe to this channel if this was valuable to you. Place a comment to let me know what you thought, let me know what you're gonna implement, etc. And like this video so we will be creating more of these in the future. I will see you in the next one, my friend.